The atmosphere inside the arena felt charged from the very beginning, as if everyone in attendance sensed that something significant was about to unfold in the speed division. Blake Monroe entered the night carrying not just momentum, but expectation. Over the past several weeks, she had carved out a reputation as one of the most explosive and determined competitors on the roster. Her performances had been sharp, disciplined, and increasingly dominant, earning her a golden opportunity to compete for a future speed championship match. This was not simply another contest on the card. This was a gateway moment, a crossroads where preparation meets destiny. From the opening bell, Monroe wrestled with urgency and clarity. She understood the stakes better than anyone. Every lockup, every counter, every burst of acceleration reflected a competitor who refused to let this opportunity slip away. The speed division is built on precision and pace, where hesitation equals defeat and timing is everything. Monroe embodied that philosophy. She cut off her opponent's offense with crisp transitions, used the ropes with veteran awareness, and kept the tempo firmly in her control. The crowd responded in kind, rallying behind her with growing anticipation as the match progressed. You could feel the narrative building in real time. Commentary highlighted her recent rise, reminding viewers how hard she had worked to earn this shot. The camera caught close-ups of her focus, her jaw set with determination, her eyes locked in. This was a competitor operating at full belief. As the match entered its final stretch, Monroe began to tighten her grip on the outcome. She executed a high-impact sequence that left her opponent reeling and the audience erupting. It felt inevitable. She signaled for her finishing maneuver, and the building rose to its feet. This was the moment. This was the culmination of weeks of sacrifice, training, and relentless pursuit. But in NXT, momentum can shatter in an instant. Just as Monroe prepared to secure the decisive victory, the arena atmosphere shifted. Jaida Parker emerged, and the energy changed from hopeful to tense within seconds. There was no music fanfare needed to amplify the disruption. Her presence alone was enough to create a ripple of uncertainty. The camera cut between Monroe, her opponent, and Parker, capturing the confusion and dawning realization on Monroe's face. In a division defined by speed, even the slightest distraction can tip the scales. Parker positioned herself at ringside with deliberate intent. It was not chaos for chaos' sake. It was calculated interference. Monroe hesitated, only for a split second, but in the speed division, a split second is an eternity. That hesitation allowed her opponent to recover just enough to capitalize. The referee's count echoed through the arena, and before Monroe could recalibrate, the opportunity was gone. The bell rang, sealing a result that left the crowd stunned. Blake Monroe's speed title opportunity had evaporated in the blink of an eye, and Jaida Parker stood at the center of the storm she had created. The cameras captured Monroe's disbelief, her hands gripping her hair as frustration and anger washed over her. She knew exactly what had happened. This was no accident. Parker had not wandered out by coincidence. She had chosen her moment with precision, striking at the most vulnerable point in Monroe's ascent. The symbolism was unmistakable. Just as Monroe was about to step into the championship spotlight, Parker pulled the curtain closed. The questions now loom larger than ever. Was this personal animosity brewing behind the scenes, jealousy over Monroe's growing fan support, or a strategic power move to insert herself into the speed title conversation? Whatever the motive, the impact is undeniable. Parker has forced herself into the narrative, and she did so in the most disruptive way possible. The speed division thrives on momentum, and Monroe's had been building toward a defining breakthrough. Parker's interference did not just cost her a match, it delayed her trajectory and cast uncertainty over her immediate future. Yet if history has taught us anything about NXT, it is that setbacks often ignite the fiercest rivalries. Monroe is not the type of competitor to retreat quietly. Her body language as the show moved forward told a story. This is not finished. If anything, it has just begun. Parker may have secured short-term chaos, but she may have also awakened a more dangerous version of Blake Monroe, one fueled by betrayal and unfinished business. As the February 24th episode came to a close, the speed division landscape looked dramatically different. One calculated intervention reshaped the championship picture. One moment of distraction altered the path of two rising stars. Fans are left speculating about what comes next. Will Monroe demand retribution? Will Parker double down on her disruption and pursue the championship herself? Or will this spark a rivalry that defines the division for months to come? In NXT, opportunities can be stolen, momentum can be shattered, and alliances can crumble without warning. Blake Monroe stood inches away from a career-defining breakthrough, and Jaida Parker rewrote the script in real time. The fallout from this moment promises intensity, emotion, and a collision course that the speed division may never forget. If February ended with this level of drama, then the road ahead is destined to burn even hotter.